Hello, welcome to the Scholar-tastic edition of Hillbilly DVD Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the underrated, nobody known about it, fucking comedy gem, Making the Grade.
Yeah, man, this is fucking Judd Nelson, hot off the heels from Breakfast Club.
Actually, before Breakfast Club.
Even better.
Yeah, Judd Nelson. Basically, the story is, let's rewind it back. Palmer Woodrow, fucking awesome fucking comedy actor that never went on to be any fucking other movies. This dude was great.
Well, what was his name in real life? That was his name in
I don't know, let me look at the...
There's this fucking old guy who looks like he's in his goddamn fucking 30s is playing a high school senior comic fucking genius.
Dana Olson is Palmer. Dana Olson?
Dana Olson?
I don't know, man. Dana Olson, wherever you are, fucking hopefully you'll come back and make fucking some more movies and shit, because he was a funny ass motherfucker.
He was funny, man.
It starts out like some Caddyshack type shit, some rich motherfucking kid who's 30 but he can't graduate high school, and his parents about to disallow him and take away his trust fund. He won't be rich anymore, so what does he do?
He fucking enlists the aid of a poor guy who needs money.
Judd Nelson's living in a fucking car, man.
Living in a car.
And he's been gambling and shit.
He's a hustler.
He's a high school dropout.
He's a fucking high school, yeah, exactly, dropout. He's fucking...
This motherfucker is cruising, he's boozing, he's losing, and he lost all his money to who, and who's after?
Andrew Dice Man Clay!
In his first role ever, fucking, they found Dice Man in a comedy club and shit, got him into the movie, and I think Dice is great, man. Like, some of his best acting out of any movie.
So good, yeah, I mean, way better than Ford Fairlane. And the cool part is, he's credited as Andrew Clay, and I think this movie actually made him the Dice Man. I think
his character in the movie is Dice Man.
Is the Dice Man,
yeah,
but he's
fucking awesome. So, basically, we come down to complete fish out of water story, man. Judd Nelson shows up. He's a tough New Jersey kid at this preppy ass school, and basically the whole movie, man, it's a big chance to make fun of preppy motherfuckers, nerdy motherfuckers, like goofy,
pretentious motherfuckers,
goober motherfuckers. So that's what's going on. He has to learn how to blend in and shit, because first he shows up like all fucking guidoed out and shit, and they start catching on like, why is fucking Palmer like so fucking weird and shit. So he has to settle it down, but then he finds out, because he starts going for some hot girl. She's blonde, she's yuppie, she's preppy, she's whatever, but man, she's fucking fine. Yeah. So he starts selling out a little bit. He starts fucking being on horses and polo matches and shit.
Exactly. Fucking playing lacrosse and all this shit. And fucking
he's got to wear 8 shirts of different colors.
He's wearing fucking these pink sweaters.
Oh man,
tied over his polo shirt.
It's so feminine.
And like, ironically enough, he like starts to be more of a prep in the preps.
Exactly. Like he starts being a better prep because he's like a street smart kid and shit. But he's the type of person who just adapts to his surroundings and fits in and does it better than anybody else.
He catches on. And like, this is kind of cliche, but you know, it shows you how all the fucking preppy rich kids are actually the fucking assholes. They're the real guidos, you know what I'm saying? They're playing practical jokes on people, making fun of the fat kid and just acting like total fucking cocksuckers.
So basically what comes down to it is, he's got to fucking buckle down, you know, he's getting to school, and next thing you know, here comes Dice Man. Dice Man figure out where he's hiding out of this prep school, and the Dice Man brings a party to the prep school, man. He throws a big party with hookers, and just like, I don't know who these guys were, but they just look like sleazy motherfuckers.
Fucking movie extras, or possibly his friends in real life. Just wanted to get
there's a big awesome party scene for unknown reason, fucking Dice Man. He fucking impersonates John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever and Staying Alive. Does a whole dance routine and shit. It's so fucking crazy.
And that being said, this movie's got so many fucking staples of 80s cliches, but it's so much more than that. Like don't watch it just for nostalgia purposes. It's actually got a really good story, really good plot, really good comedic acting.
Really good casting, man. There's a lot of people, even small roles, good. Like Dave Chappelle's dad plays like a jockey.
I mean, not really.
Horse stable guy. He looks like Dave Chappelle, and I thought it would be Dave Chappelle, except this movie's just too old for it to be and shit. Yeah. He was probably a little kid. But like, you know, just sassy motherfuckers and just like, you know, versus preppy motherfucker. Great fish out of water story. It all wraps up in the end. Of course, it's a comedy, so you know there's gonna be a happy ending. Judd Nelson's going to get the girl.
Nobody dies.
Fucking Palmer's going to get his fake diploma and shit. Yeah. But the movie kind of tries to go out on a story note with you know, telling you to be yourself and fucking don't sell out and shit. So I mean, it was kind of uplifting in the end.
Yeah, it definitely was.
So as a comedy, as a movie, I mean, it ain't complete laugh right and shit, but it's got a cool setup, it's got a cool premise, it's got a cool cast, and it does have some really good solid laughs sprinkled throughout. I'm going to give Making the Grade 7.5 out of 10. One of the better, cheaply produced, titty, whatever comedies from the 1980s, I think.
Yeah, man. There were titties in it. That is true. I came this close to giving it a 6, but I'm not going to go so high as a 7.5 or 8. I'll give it a 7. But it's a great movie. It does have a little bit too many 80s cliches in it. Some of the fucking sound is not synced with the way their mouths are moving. Yeah, so that's all messed up. I noticed that.
There's the scene where Judd Nelson's throwing rocks at the girl's fucking thing and shit. He's like you can tell they just overdub a new conversation onto some footage and shit. All right, moving on to picture and sound. This being the DVD, of course, this movie ain't come out on Blu-ray. It'd be awesome if it did, but I don't think it ever will. No. Fucking the picture was good. It had a good color range for a standard DVD. There's a few, if you watch on a really big screen, you'll see like a few little crunchies and shit from the compression and shit, but that's kind of par for the course for a lot of DVDs. Overall, had a pretty good clarity, pretty clean print. Only few little speckles in here from an old print, but overall it looked good. The sound, they got listed stereo surround. It was good, but it was just a dialogue movie. This is back in the day before motherfuckers even had surround sound or whatever. So
you don't need to fucking hear THX surround sound for fucking high
dick
school
jokes
movie.
And shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't need to be in surround sound when the kids that lived in the dorm was making fun of the phys ed coach having crabs and shit. I
don't need to hear him scratching his cock from like 5 speakers surrounding the perimeter.
So it is older technology, whatever, but at least it fucking does the job. Picture and sound, man, being a good, solid DVD quality level presentation. I'm going to give it fucking 7 out of 10. It did what it needed to do.
I give it a 6. Ain't the worst, ain't the best, but hey, fuck it. I still liked it.
Alright, going on special features. Unfortunately, we're going to only get the original theatrical trailer. MGM does that on a lot of DVDs. What the fuck ever, man. But I did like the trailer. It was good. Like, you saw how they sold the movie all like herky-jerky, grab-assy in the 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's like a time capsule. I love seeing old fucking previews, man. That's one of my favorite things in the world. See old trailers. That's how that's how fucking commercials used to be.
Exactly.
Like that.
Oh, just jackassy, cool. Man. Like I could see you just rocking out to the trailer back in the theater.
And the same guy that did every single trailer did at a time where you have to graduate prep school to be anything in life.
Exactly. Exactly. They make it sound like it's so epic just because people are fucking around in prep school. Nobody cares about that. No, just show us the tits, whatever. Right, exactly. But that's how they got sold comics. So special features. Theatrical trailer, I got a standard policy of all a trailer has. I got to give it 1 out of 10.
I can't argue with that, man. Why would I give it more? It's got the trailer.
It's got one special feature that gets you 1 out of 10.
And we don't count the chapter selection.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that. That don't count.
1 out of 10 doesn't discredit the movie, but come on, MGM, go fuck around. And plus, that shit came out a long time ago, right? That's like a new release.
I don't know.
Like the DVD version.
Oh, the DVD version. It's still early 2000. They could have done better with it. They had 20 years to make special features and they fucked around.
Yeah.
Fucking fun movie. Another little tidbit to leave you on and shit at the end of the little credits and shit. When you watch the movie, they tease that the 2 main characters are going to team up for a big overseas body comedy called Turistas. They're going. Yeah. It never happened, man, because 2 things happened. This movie bombed, and then Judd Nelson did Breakfast Club. And he got too fucking big, and he wouldn't do the sequel.
So he went that way, and the fucking ego got too big that his career ended anyway. Yeah.
And it didn't matter because these motherfuckers, they weren't gonna make part 2 after this shit.
They weren't. they weren't. And like even though we're crying over this, it would have never happened. It was unrealistic.
Because we were so drunk and shit when it said that. Right away, Phil was like, "Put the sequel in, man."
I wanted to see, dude.
And I had to break the news at 3 o'clock in the morning. This motherfucker, sorry, man, there ain't no sequel, so we just got to go to sleep and pass out.
I was so disappointed. Yeah. So one of these days, we're gonna make the unofficial sequel.
That would be awesome. We'll make Teresa. We'll make Teresa.
With or without fucking Palmer and without fucking Judge.
Fuck them, man. They had a chance to do it 20 years ago. And they fucked around.
They screwed everything up. They got too much into coke and whores and fucking blowing bells.
All right.
America.